Judge Whitaker said, as a matter of fact, all your motions can be denied. Everybody, prosecution, defense, each and every one of y'all can get it. Welcome back to a little bit of law, a little bit of order. Let's jump back into the Ysl trial that restarted this week. Lots of important motions decided. Let's get into the cliff notes. Starting off with the prosecution, they filed a gag order to stop the defense attorneys from kikiing a cat with the press, baby, because they've been doing interviews and baby, I've been sat. You understand me? Because it's giving inside scoop. The judge said that she's not going to put a gag order on the defense attorneys, though. She's not going to prevent them from talking to the press. If they want to say something that's in violation of the ethics rules, they can do that, and they're going to have to take that up with the state bar. But other than that, she's not going to put a gag order on them and prevent them from talking to the press. So motion denied. And speaking of the prosecution, there's also been a motion to disqualify the main prosecutors. So Love and Hilton, there's been a motion to disqualify them. So to stop them from working on and from trying this case, that would be huge. Kind of, not really. I mean, the case would then transfer to somebody else, but then they would have to explain to the new prosecutors what's going on, get them up to speed. That would definitely be a setback for the prosecution if that were to happen. So the judge has not ruled on that motion yet. She said she's going to take some more time. So motion not denied or granted. We're waiting to see what she's going to do next. The judge also said that she is not going to reconsider Young Thug's motion for bond. She said that there were not sufficient changed circumstances. That's the standard that you use to determine whether a judge is going to reconsider your motion for bond or not. Now, this is something that I always disagree with judges on, right? Because obviously here there were certain changed circumstances. There's a new judge for one, the most obvious, but there's also a judge who might have made some decisions that are questionable that caused the defendant, in this case, Young Thug, the client, to continue to be locked up. But the judge disagreed, meaning that Young Thug will remain in custody, at least for now. This next motion for mistrial, I thought there was going to be a little squabble, but I'm going to chalk it up to a miscommunication between judge and defense attorney. So this next motion for mistrial was filed by Bruce Harvey, and he was saying that there needs to be a motion for mistrial based on the new substitution of judge. But as soon as he got up there, she said, excuse me, hold on your motion, I reviewed your motion, yes, sir. And there was a portion where you said that I don't intend to familiarize myself with the case. I never said that. It never gave that I don't intend to familiarize myself with the case. Well, he said, well, when we were here last time, you said that you don't intend to revisit old rulings or old motions, things of that nature. And so that's what that was based on. But the motion for mistrial, based on the fact that there's a new judge who has to catch up on 15 months of trial, give or take, the motion was denied. She said that she's going to familiarize herself with the trial. She's already done so. So that is not going to be a means for a mistrial in this case. Oh, and no big deal, nothing serious. Remember how the first ex parte meeting blew everything up? Yeah, it turns out there was a second one that the defense attorneys just found out about.